Here's a list of 5 ghost towns around northeast North Carolina. There's little or nothing left of them. Maybe some snapshots, maps, or drawings. And number 1, Portsmouth Island. Portsmouth Island was once a busy shipping and fishing village. It is located across the Roanoke Inlet from Roanoke Island. The village was established in 1753, and in 1860 the population peaked at 685 residents. In 1846, 2 strong hurricanes made this a less desirable shipping route. More storms, the Civil War, the closing of the life-saving station in 1937, and the closing of the post office in 1959 were all contributing factors to the decline of the population. The last 2 residents moved away in 1971. Blackbeard the pirate was captured here and beheaded in the inlet between Portsmouth Island and Roanoke Island. A church, the post office, and other buildings are still standing. You can visit or camp via a ferry from Roanoke Village. Number 2, Diamond City. Diamond City was a settlement on the eastern end of the Shackleford Banks on the Cape Lookout National Seashore. It was one of only 2 shore-based whaling stations on the east coast south of New York. Settled in the early 17th century, it was originally called Lookout Woods. The name was changed to Diamond City due to the design on the lighthouse. Due to a major hurricane in 1899, almost all residents decided to move, the last being in 1902. And number 3, Cape Lookout Village. Not far from Diamond City is Cape Lookout Village. Cape Lookout Village is located on the South Core Banks and was founded in 1887. The historic district has 14 buildings and a dock. This includes the life-saving station in 1888, keeper's quarters and boathouse in 1907, and other historic homes are also in this district. Around 1910, the village had its own school. During World War II, there was a military presence there. The last residents left around 1960. And number 4, the Lost Colony of Roanoke. The Lost Colony is located on Roanoke Island near Manio in Dare County. The colony was established by Sir Walter Raleigh in 1585, but was found abandoned by a visiting ship just 5 years later. They only left one clue, the word Croatoan carved on a post. Croatoan was located on what is now Hatteras Village on the Outer Banks. Some artifacts have been located here. It is likely that some moved to this area. No smoking gun, but the mystery continues. The fate of 112 to 121 colonists may never be solved. Virginia Dare, the first English child born in America, also vanished. If you visit the Outer Banks, check out the outdoor drama The Lost Colony, it is worth it. And number 5, Buffalo City. Buffalo City is in the East Lake Township, about 19 miles from Manio, near US 64. The once thriving logging and moonshine town had an 80-year history from the 1870s until the 1950s. The town was never incorporated, but did have a post office, but no formal law enforcement. Can you imagine? In the early 1900s, the forest began to deplete. During Prohibition, almost every family in Buffalo City operated a still. At one point, the name was changed to Daresville, but neither the post office or the residents recognized it. The outbreak of several diseases in the 1940s and the lack of work were pretty much the end of Buffalo City. So if you decide to go look for remains, forget about it. But at the end of the road, there's Milltail Creek, where you can drop your canoe or kayak. At one time, Buffalo City was the largest community in Dare County. And if you enjoyed this video, give me a big like and subscribe.